Hello friends, welcome to the session. We are discussing induction motor drives. In that, today we'll be discussing about closed loop speed control and converter rating for voltage source inverter and cycloconverter induction motor drives. The figure shows a closed loop speed controlled drive. It employs inner slip speed loop with a slip limiter and outer speed loop. As we know, for a given current value, slip speed has a fixed value. So the slip speed loop, it also functions as an inner current loop only. But it is ensured that the motor operation always occurs in the portion of the ST curve, speed torque curve between synchronous speed and the speed at the maximum torque for entire frequencies. Thus, high torque to current ratio can be ensured in this session. We can note here that the drive is using a PWM inverter which is fed from a DC source. It has the capability for regenerative braking and also operating in all four quadrants. This drive scheme is applicable to any VSI or cycloconverter drive having the braking capabilities of regenerative as well as dynamic braking. Let us discuss the operation of the drive. First, the speed error is processed through a proportional integral controller and a slip regulator. PI controller, that is proportional integral controller, is used to get the steady state accuracy and to attenuate the noise, and the slip regulator sets the slip speed that is indicated by omega s1, and its value is limited to get the inverter current in a permissible value. Now the synchronous speed is obtained by adding actual speed omega m and the slip speed omega s1, and slip speed omega s1 determines the inverter. This determines the inverter frequency omega s1. The reference signal for the closed loop control, that is the machine terminal voltage V, is generated from the frequency using a function generator, and this ensures nearly a constant flux operation up to a base speed, and the operation will be at constant terminal voltage above the base speed also. Say there is a step increase in speed command omega m here, and this produces a positive speed error. The slip speed command, that is nothing but the omega s1, is set at a maximum value now, and the drive accelerates at maximum permissible inverter current, which produces the maximum available torque until the speed error is reduced to a very smaller value. The drive finally settles at a slip speed for which the motor torque balances the low torque. Similarly, say there is a step decrease in speed command. It produces a negative speed error. The slip speed command is set at a maximum negative value now. The drive deaccelerates under regenerative braking, and at the maximum permissible current and the maximum available braking torque until the speed error is reduced to a smaller value. Now the operation shifts to again motoring, and the drive settles at a slip speed for which the motor torque equals the load torque. The advantages of this drive includes it has the faster response because of the speed error is corrected at maximum available torque, and direct control of slip ensures stable operation under all operating conditions. Say we need to operate beyond the base speed, then it is required to increase the slip speed limit of the slip regulator linearly with the frequency until the breakdown value is reached.